Hello, viewers and listeners. Welcome to African Beyond Television Network, where we are discussing what is happening in Zimbabwe, Africa, and beyond. We are looking at Kenya elections today, and Raila Odinga is leading by a very small margin, and he has been leading for quite some time now. The results have been announced, and that around total vote this moment. But Ruto is still trailing and is still following. And let us take a look at who is Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga's father was vice president to Uhuru Kenyatta's father. And both Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga were in power in the past government, where Raila Odinga was the prime minister and Uhuru Kenyatta was the president of the Republic of Kenya. And Raila Odinga is contesting for the fifth time to be a president of Kenya. And all this time has been defeated several times in Kenyatta. So basically, Dedi Hope, I was looking at the observation from Dedi Hope. He's actually saying that the situation we have in Kenya is not so much different. Why? The Odingas and the Uhurus, this is the same club. These are same boys. They have a relationship from the past, and they have been together for a very long time. And the victory of Uhuru Kenyatta does not change, of Raila Odinga does not change the power matrix so much, because these are the people who have been in power for a very long time. Jomo Kenyatta was elected as the president, deputized by Raila Odinga's father, and that is the power matrix is continuing at this moment. So basically, he has equated this view as ZANU-PF coming in 2013 or whatever. This is the situation we're going to have. So basically, the win of William Ruto and the win of Raila Odinga, there is no change we expected to see much from the two gentlemen, despite the fact that Ruto is trying to come with the different politics, where he is calling his type of politics vakomana vaya vasina chavainacho, vakomana vekujecha. So this is a hustlers club from William Ruto versus the club of the elite led by Raila Odinga. And I don't know, so today Raila Odinga is leading by around 1.9 million, trailed by William Ruto, who is around 1.8 million. But the difference is so tiny. I'm trying to put the figures on the platform so that you can actually see the real figures so far. The tallying is that person leading. But the problem is that this tallying is being done by the media, and the media are picking results of their interests, so as to push their own narrative. So let me try to put this on the screen so that you can actually see what is really happening. Um, I hope you'll be able to see what I want to show you. So if you look there, that is Raila Odinga at 49%, and William Ruto at 48%. That is 1,913 versus 1,877. This is what is happening at this moment. These are the results being tallied by the media at this moment, and there has been conversations between the electoral body of Kenya as well as the media to clarify some issues and some questions which are being raised, especially the issues of votes which are actually surpassing the number of registered to vote or register of registered people who in that particular area. So if we are to look, there was a certain constituency or a certain polling station where 190 people, 390 people were actually registered, were actually voted, but below 390 people were registered to vote in that particular area. And it shows some anomalies there. It shows some sort of vote rigging. We are not so sure how the election board is going to correct all those anomalies. But at this moment, as it stands, Raila Odinga is leading, and William Ruto is trailing, 49.79% versus 48%. This is what is happening in the nation of Kenya, and I hope that Raila Odinga is going to win, because his vision favors a transformation and a transition in terms of African politics. So we need that much needed transition from his political organization in terms of the ideology and what they are pursuing. Whereas the William Ruto campaign was mostly based on the elite cycles, what was happening. If you look at the cars, which were part of the campaign of William Ruto, you can actually see that these guys were running an elite campaign, but they were using a wrong hashtag where they were saying we are hustlers. So I don't know how you view the Kenyan elections. In the comment section, please tell me. Jack Ngwenya, as long as I'm there. Thank you very much for coming, Jack Ngwenya. We are taking a look at what is happening in the nation of Kenya, where Raila Odinga at this moment is leading by a very, very, very small margin, a very, very tiny margin. Hard work from a young man, William Ruto there. He tried by all means to make sure that I win the elections, but there is competition because the old man is refusing to be defeated so easily. So this is it in Zimbabwe. I will continue to bring the updates. As you can see, less than 4 million people, or less than 4 million votes counted so far. So it's something we can't celebrate at this moment, because we still have a long way to go. This is around 20 to 25% of the vote counted so far, of the presidential vote counted so far, which means those who are supporting Raila Odinga cannot celebrate, and those who are supporting William Ruto, they are still believing, they still keep the fingers crossed to say the possibilities of them winning are very high. However, other experts are saying that there is a high possibility or high probability that there is going to be a runoff to see who is going to be the ultimate winner in the Kenyan elections. So Kenyan elections are a lesson to the people of Zimbabwe. Why? In Kenya, they allowed the diaspora vote. So the majority of the people in diaspora managed to cast their vote. They managed to register through their embassies, and they also managed to cast their vote in various embassies and consulates. And this is a lesson to Zimbabwe. Why can't we at least begin by registering people to vote in South Africa? If ZEC is serious, they can put a voter registration platform at the Zimbabwean embassy in South Africa. They can actually allow that, or at the embassies and consulates around the SADC region. For a start, ZEC can actually put voter registration centers there to allow people in the diaspora to vote, even if they're going to deny us access to diaspora vote directly. At least they must mobilize for diaspora voter registration for those in the SADC region, so as to lessen the expense for the people, so that the people only come for voting in 2023. So this is something debatable at this moment. These are just suggestions. A lot of people are saying CCC is not doing enough to make sure that they force diaspora vote. So we have seen a lot of countries allowing diaspora vote, a lot of people voting in diaspora. Yet here in Zimbabwe, you are not allowed to vote actually in diaspora. You are not also allowed to register to vote in diaspora. So I don't want to take much of your time. In conclusion, at this moment, Raila Odinga is leading by very, very tiny or very small margin. And William Ruto is trailing. We will continue to give you the updates. We will continue to look at what is happening in Kenya. Around 20 to 25% of the votes counted so far or tallied so far. And more than 90% of the returns have been filed with the electoral body of Kenya. So that is what is very important. The system is efficient. We hope we are going to have a more effective system in the nation of Zimbabwe so that we have a more transparent election. Thank you very much.